a dirt road. They don't plow this road. We're going up some hills here, and FSD's handling it really well. Hey everybody, Sawyer Merritt here, and I just downloaded FSD version 14.2.1, and it's snowing out. So we're gonna go try some snowy FSD drives for the first time on version 14. I'm gonna go to standard mode here. Let's go to 1. So version 14.2 has been really good for me on the braking and hesitation stuff. Honestly, no issues anymore that I really experience with hesitation or braking. The only problem I have on 14.2 is really just navigational stuff. The choices that FSD makes and the routes that it takes. And that's been a bit frustrating. But beyond that, so FSD is going slower than it typically would up here. So it knows that there's snow on the ground. It's taking it more cautiously, which is good. I've been around these roads with FSD before when there's no snow. And again, I'm just going to be in standard mode because I don't have a ton of experience on version 14 in the snow. So we're just going to be a little extra careful today. And I'm just going to drop pins on the map to different areas. I'm not in a city area. I'm in a rural area in New Hampshire, so there's not going to be a ton of traffic or anything. But at least we got some nice back roads. It's handling it nicely. The roads haven't been plowed yet. I'm like so nervous because I don't want it to slide around. But it's doing well. You can probably turn off the wipers. move the camera up a little bit. Alright, so we're at the destination, so I'm just going to keep driving manually. And I'm going to turn around. I also just kind of want to drive to see how it feels, these tires, a little bit. So we're going to go here next. Just going to adjust the camera a little bit. Just want you guys to be able to see the steering wheel, the screen, and the road clearly. It started to snow pretty heavy earlier, and I tried to get out in time, but I just couldn't. I wanted to get out when the visibility was really low, but it's hard to time these things. It's following the tracks well, actually, from whatever other car was here. I love that my first drive on version 14.2.1 is on snowy roads. Makes it more fun. So beautiful out. I've been really excited to test FSD in the winter, specifically version 14. It's handling the braking really well. It is being more cautious than it typically is. When there's no snow, which is good. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna go this way. Just because I see snow there. Let's just go here and see what route FSD takes. So I want to go this way just because there's really no tracks from a previous car, at least not bad ones. And I just want to see how it does with just a completely covered road. So it specifically says road not maintained for winter use. Or during winter time. This is awesome. So my rear camera is clogged up a bit, so I'll have to clean that. I might actually cut my video so it starts with this drive. So I feel like this is more interesting then. So this is not a paved road. It's not going too quickly. You know, it says the speed limit's 30, but there really isn't much of a posted speed limit here. So it's just adapting to whatever the conditions are. I'm actually going to change it to a curbside drop-off, just so we don't pull into the person's house. There we go. It selected a driveway. This is cool, man. The fact that cars can do this now, or Teslas rather. So this is the drop off here. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. Let's kind of go back. Maybe let's go here. Actually, wait, let me go a little farther. To an unknown location. So it says I'm navigating without connectivity. Again, I gotta clean that rear camera. The wipers still need to get a little better in terms of knowing when to wipe. Tesla's gotten better at calibrating that with the vision-only system over the years, but I think there's still some room for improvement. I reported a couple days ago that Tesla is launching and it started to roll out a free 30-day trial of FSD version 14 for all Hardware 4 owners who have not purchased FSD, and this is for everyone in North America, or all Tesla owners rather, which is an estimated over 1.5 million people that are Hardware 4 Tesla owners that have not purchased FSD. So, and they're going to have it, through Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and up until Christmas, maybe even beyond that, actually. It could be longer than 30 days, actually. And this is great because FSD version 14 is so good, and the capabilities are pretty mind-blowing, and most people have just never even tried FSD, let alone version 14. And so if you're going from never having tried FSD to trying the latest version of V14, your mind's going to be pretty blown, most likely. I mean, this is incredible. It's handling the conditions really well. But it's great, to get more people trying FSD. It's free for Tesla, so why not? And if I were Tesla, I would consider tossing Hardware 3 owners a bone a little bit and just give them a free trial, of version, 12.6 point something. Because why not? They've been waiting, and I know it's not the latest version of FSD, but they can't use the latest version, so why not? And then also today we got news that for the first time ever, Tesla's giving FSD ride-alongs in Europe. So it's going to start out in Italy, Germany, and France, and there will be a Tesla employee in the driver's seat. So it'll be kind of similar, not quite, but sort of similar to Tesla's ride-hailing service in California, where there's a Tesla employee in the driver's seat. But it won't be like a ride-hailing service in Germany. You'll just go for, I don't know, maybe a 30 or 60-minute drive. And you'll sit in the passenger seat and get to experience FSD on your local roads for the first time, which is pretty cool. And from my understanding, since those went live last night, all of the sessions have been booked up. So there's high demand for it, because Europeans have been waiting a long time for FSD to be approved, and it hasn't quite yet. So any chance that they can get to try this next gen technologies, they're going to take it. It's slowing down here correctly. Man, it's just doing this so nicely. FSD is driving through this better than most people do. A lot of people, especially if you're local and you're used to, you have a lot of experience with winter roads, that doesn't mean that you should drive quicker than you should. And a lot of people do, and that can often get them into trouble, sliding around or causing accidents or, sliding off the road or whatever. But that's the sort of the beauty of FSD. It's not going to do what it shouldn't. It's going to follow the rules. Now keep in mind, like this speed limit thing, it's not accurate because there isn't a posted speed limit here. So it kind of just puts whatever. But the car knows that it's not supposed to go 55, so it's going closer to 20. Alright, so we're coming to a stop here. Let's see if there's any sliding. No. It's taking that really nicely. Nice steady stop. It's creeping out. Any sliding here? A little bit, but a little bit of a counter steer to offset that, so it handled it well. See, this is what I'm talking about, like the windshield stuff. It's hard for it to see that just because it's not right where the camera is. So we'll get to our destination in after 6 minutes here, and then that'll be the end of the video. Yeah, excited for Europeans, at least some of them, to try out FSD. There's going to be more countries added beyond Italy, Germany, and France. So, be on the lookout if you're in other European countries for FSD ride-alongs. So this is where we were earlier, where we took that left there. So we're going to go straight through this time. And I've never been in this area, so this is new to me as well as to FSD. And I actually doubt all that many people that have our own Teslas that also own FSD or subscribe to it have even used FSD in this area ever, even during the summer months. But I could be wrong. Hey, little horse. Version 14.3 is not super far off. And that's supposed to bring sentience to FSD. It's supposed to bring reasoning and enhanced parking capabilities, and I think also banish. So you'll be able to get out of your car at the store, for example, and it'll go park itself with no one in the car, theoretically. So curious to see how that is. That'll be fun. By the way, the people that are getting the free trial, they're being notified of it through email and through in-app notifications. But they're being sent version 14.2.1, which is what I'm using right now. So they also have the latest version of FSD. Three minutes away. I love how it just says unknown location where I dropped the pin. So at some point in the future, I'll probably try Mad Max on a snowy road, but to be honest, it's not really necessary. Like, no one needs to be going quickly to their destination in those type of snowy conditions. The roads are better here, but I just want to get more comfortable on V14 with the lower or slower modes first. Honestly, shout out to the Tesla AI team. They were working on Thanksgiving. They're working today. They sent us this version of FSD yesterday during Thanksgiving. So they're putting in the work. They're grinding. And Cyracab, production is supposed to only start in 5 months, not even. Like 4.5 months at this point. So, yeah, it's just around the corner, really. So they want to get FSD as good as they can. It needs to reach FSD unsupervised. for that thing to be on the road. And I know that, you know, Rob and Denhope said if they needed or if they were required to put by law to put a steering wheel and pedals in the Cyber Cab, they could. But that's not their goal. They don't want to do that if they don't have to. The Cyber Cab was designed to have no steering wheel, to be fully autonomous. It's designed to be the best robotaxi. Not a car that you own and use in your daily life, per se. In the way that you do with your current car, at least. I think they will sell it to, you know, customers, owners, eventually, but they'll probably just stick it in their own fleet to begin with. All right, we're coming up here on the destination in the unknown location. And yeah, thank you all for riding along. This was the first snow drive for me on version 14. It was fun. FSD handled it really well. No complaints whatsoever. Gonna wipe the... Oh, actually, I'm gonna select the curbside because we're not at a parking lot. It might keep going because I selected that too late. I guess we'll just see what it does. It probably, yeah, it's just gonna go to the end. All right, that's something maybe they can work on. All right, I'm gonna disengage here, pull over, because I do have to get going, actually. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll see what that is. Take care.